Welcome back to another stream. Another Megaquarium video. This is episode 2, and we are going to Valberg. So, yes, let's load up our game. Right, so where we last left off, we were looking around the aquarium. So we had some hermit crabs, what looks to be some sort of damsel, some fox-faced rabbit fish. We also had some other damsels, some squirrel fish, which is not enough of them even, and some black bar soldier fish. We also had a couple pufferfish and some of those. Some more damsels and some coral. Which I'm pretty sure I put the damsels in with that coral. Okay. So, this tank doesn't have enough filtration. So we're going to swap this out with a protein skimmer. Okay. Grab these. Right, so our guests are hungry. Let's see what we have in here. So we have some food and some drinks and some toilets. So soon they're gonna start whinging about not having any toilets as well. We're gonna have to put around plenty of bins, enough bins to cover the whole aquarium. Otherwise there's going to be litter everywhere and they're going to hate us for it. There's a lot more hard stuff coming up in the future episodes. You've got to make guests happy. Now let's have a look. We haven't hired any staff yet. Need someone who's good at. We'll get you in here. Right, that should do for toilets now. And we're going to have to drop down some more food and drinks levels. They're not liking that the tanks are bare, so we're gonna add some decorations to those tanks so that they're not bare anymore. Okay, let's put some netting in there. Maybe a barrel. Gonna get some nice pebbles. Some of that. Some of that. We have a nice little tank there. Looks much nicer. Now, I think the only decorated tank is that one. And the one with coral in it. Which is there. So, let me check if the broadcast is still going. It does seem as though yes, so it is working. So we've got to get the cuckoo wrasse. Let's have a look at what we have. Some nice schooling bannerfish. We have some humpback snappers, porcupine puffer, schooling bannerfish, yellow tang, black ball soldierfish, orchid dottyback, and Arabian blue line dottyback, which he's a bully. Right, cool. So let's carry on decorating, shall we? Let's pause it before we start losing too much prestige, because people don't. They're very, very bad. I hate bear tanks because they look bare. Makes sense. That's done. That's done. That's done. And we've got some plants here. Now I'm going to expand out a bit because we've only got 4 tanks, and really we need a bit more than just 4, I don't think. So we are going to prop in some new tanks, probably some deep wall tanks. Let's make a schooling bannerfish tank, because we don't really have that much we don't have that many selection of different fish, so we may as well make a big tank with a fish which needs a lot of room, and it's a very nice fish at that. So you need 6 of them. That doesn't take up loads of room. Well, these are tropical, so I wouldn't be able to put the cuckoo wrasse in. So it is a plug on one of these. What? Oh yeah. The temperature's worth less here. Okay, these will work just fine. How is that? Now? Alright, cool. So we need 10 plant. Why are you done? Loneliness? Oh, yes, of course it needs to be 6. Thought I put in 6, but never mind, clearly didn't. Right, we're gonna need some nice plants which are worth a lot, like this. That'll give us 10. And then just a piece of kelp. 2 pieces of kelp. Some rocks. Anchor. Barrel. Nets. I like the nets. It's not like they need a cave or anything, but I'm going to put in that anyway. Plop in some eelgrass. Grass. Let's see how much space we have left. Put some sea lettuce. Some more of that. Right, so as soon as you walk in, you have a nice schooling bannerfish tank. Isn't that lovely? So we have some nice decorated tanks now. How much money do we have? Barely any money at all. Right. We need to unlock the cuckoo wrasse, which we're about to do. Oh wow, we have a lot to get, and we've still got other things in rank 4. There we go. Now, we're going to research the panther grouper, because that'll be an epic fish to research. Belfast tank. Why wasn't I researching the Belfast tank? It's an amazing tank. If anything, the Belfast tank would have been better for the cuckoo wrasse, because the cuckoo wrasse is quite a big fish. That's gonna house the panther grouper. Okay. Panther grouper tank, and then connected to it, we're gonna have a. Oh wow, that wasn't even the right corn tank at all. That's probably not even full sized, but I'm gonna do that. And a nice big wool tank I'm gonna do for our cuckoo wrasse. Now, to make things simpler and without using pumps, because pumps can, it's not that they're expensive or anything, they're just like, I don't like connecting everything up and stuff. I only really like using pumps for big tanks, but to save room so you can actually put all the stuff on the back of the tank, just build the platforms in between where the two tanks are connected. And then that's done, like that. Right, let's see, cuckoo wrasse, where are you? You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. Are these the ones that grow big? Oh, they don't grow huge. How much? Oh god, we need a lot of cave for them. We need about 2 of these just to make them happy. They eat cockles, which, yes, I see why they're whinging about that. We don't have a staff door, so we're gonna have to put in a staff door there. Now they have access to food. Now, when it does that, you can see it's blue instead of red and lower. That means it needs 112 degrees in chillers. So a chiller is worth 60. Go. And filter-wise, we're just gonna put on a protein skimmer and a large filter. Mission complete! Did you see that? You just got a bump on the base, on your base prestige for exhibiting the first cold water fish in the history of Valberg Aquarium. Base prestige doesn't degrade over time like normal prestige, so it's very handy for ranking up. You receive it for completing special objectives like the one you just did. Anyway, on to the next challenge. Continue to expand your range of animals, both tropical and cold water, and the aim of reaching rank 6. So we're like almost there anyway. And just to make the deal even better, we're about to make another tank with some red humpback snappers in it, which is going to be an awesome tank. I like humpback snappers, but they just need a lot of room, that's all. Which this tank should do them for when they're little to get us to rank 6. So these are tropical fish. Decorate with some netting, anchor, some barrels, shell, plop on a little tiny cave here, some kelp. So we're going to need bloody hell. Mind that noise, guys. That was not what I was expecting. Anyway, I'm going to move this along. Build a wall in place. And then now I can plug on the protein skimmer, a large filter, and have enough room to fit on 2 large heaters. And these guys eat sand eel, which is a new food here. Sand eel. And we're going to plop that there. Now, speed it up. We should reach 6:30 very quickly. There we go. Yay! Final research. Fantastic work. Valberg is definitely back on the map. While you've been expanding, I've been talking to the aquarium's board of directors. Together, we came up with set final objectives. This will be the first time where you have been set a daily revenue objective. The simplest way to increase your revenue is to increase your prestige. Other sources of revenue include food, drink, and gift. You can do it. So we've got to earn 900, and our daily. Ooh, French angel. Arabian butterfly fish. Let's go with the French angelfish. We need to get to 900, and the daily revenue needs to be 1,150. Now to do that, do what it said. Get more prestige. Now our prestige is gonna keep on going up and up and up to 900, which I'm pretty sure that takes you to rank 7. Doesn't say, because rank 6 is the final rank on this one. Right, keep on going up prestige, there's no reason to go down. And we did it! Boom, we won. Let's move on to the next aquarium, which is this one, Napalos. So as you can see, Valberg is a very easy aquarium to complete. It only really introduces you to the cold, what the chiller does really. So Napalos, we're going to go to now. Right, welcome to Napalos. The theatre has fallen into disuse. You are going to convert it into a successful aquarium. This is your opportunity to demonstrate everything you have learned so far. It's time to build your aquarium of your own design. The only conditions of success are that you must reach rank 7 and obtain a minimum number of different animal species. You will have opportunities to complete optional objectives as you grow. It is up to you whether you accept these, but you may find it easier to succeed if you do. Good luck. Now, as you can see, we've been given an old yucky, I don't know, like a thing, theatre. So I'm going to move all these walls out of the way, and the benches, because we can use them later, and we can use these walls. So let's make some more room here. There we go. Let's move these just against the walls, because these padded benches I've already played up to, as you can see, I had already played up to, like, I don't even know which one I'm on now, but you can't get padded benches in this aquarium. Oh, didn't mean to delete that. So we've got to savor these, as we only have what we have. The only other benches we'll have are normal benches, and of course they're normal and not luxurious. So we actually have a Belfast tank now. Let's see what fish we have. We have some half and half Cramis, Royal Grammar, oblique lined dotty back, squirrel fish, groupers, a coral grouper there. We have some red tail butterfly fish and Arabian butterfly fish. We have flame angel fish. We have a coral beauty. We have fuzzy dwarf lionfish, Voltaine's lionfish. We have a zebra moray eel, a longhorn cowfish, and an Atlantic pollock, and a blue tubular sponge, which is a coral. So it is looking good. It looks like we have a lot of stuff to go with. So I say we make a tank as soon as you come into the aquarium. Some half and half Chromis, got some real grammar in it. So let's let's expand this bit out first, so it's as soon as you walk into the aquarium. We're gonna grab a wall tank. Boom. Now we want it to be big because the wall we can base so we have more fish in it. So people will be like, ooh, let's go into this aquarium because it's got big tanks and lots of fish. And indeed, there are a lot more fish to come. So that's what we got so far. Now we're going to use these walls. Now we have plenty of walls. There, just enough room left for a door there. Now hopefully these two tanks will give us start giving us prestige very fast. We're also going to put in some toilets by here as well. I'm going to put them in here. So as soon as you come in, you got some toilets. There we go. And if we have some vending machines on each side, chocolate and fizzy pop, and chocolate. And a bin, 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 and a bin there too, and a bin here, and a bin there. There we go. So we are going to put in our fishies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. Nice. We're going to expand out a little bit more. We're going to build a staff door. Just down here. We're going to build our platform. stairs. And then the temperature, we need quite a bit of temperature, which we can easily achieve like that. We also have large protein skimmer, which will do the job straight away. And we'll need to put in some food because we don't have any food yet. There we go. Now we're just going to quickly decorate it a bit. Net. This nice cave rock structure thing. That's one of my favourites. Those sea grapes. Some random kelp. And finally some random seagrass. Just to finish it off, some random sea lettuce. There we go. People need to use sea lettuce a bit more because I've noticed on other gameplay people might think it's boring and stuff. I don't think it's boring. I just think it's a plant. May as well use it. So there we have that platform. Now let's have a look what we should put in here. I think we should make it a lionfish tank. So have 3 fuzzy dwarf lionfish and 2 volantines, is it? Volitans lionfish. And we're gonna plop in this, so that'll give us a nice, good enough piece of thing. We're gonna put in some mussels back here, which is what they eat. And we also need just a protein skimmer and 2 large heaters. Now, for the toilets and stuff to be fixed, we're going to put in this and that, and this broom stand here we're also going to put in there just in case we do get some like, ooh, right, you want to be nasty and make that right. Oh my god, you're still not happy. Wow. You're so picky. Right. There we go. We also have some decorations over here. So I'm going to grab this and put it into our tank. There's actually a cannon as well, which we can put in here. Right, now we're just going to hire some staff. Some people who are good at feeding and fixing. Fixing, and feeding, cleaning. So, let's open. So as you can see straight away, let's get a bit closer. Right, we have a starfish here. We have sharks. So I'm gonna get the Appalette shark or whatever it's called. So as soon as you come in, you have some nice tropical fish over here, and you have some awesome lionfish. So you've got the wimps and the predators next to each other. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 of them, fuzzy dwarf lionfish, and then there's 2 Volitans lionfish. And then in this tank, you have like 8 half and half chromis and like, I think it's about 10 royal grammars. Yeah, there's a lot. And as you can see, people are already starting to get in here. A lot of people actually. Now, a lot of that is staff, and a lot of it is people. So I think I'm going to put my next tank in the next video, well, I'm gonna do one last tank for this video first, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna put in a lagoon tank right in the middle of the walkway here. So a lagoon tank. We're gonna build a. What type of pumps do we have? Do we have a power pump? Yes, we do. Right, so we're going to build out here. Make a small room, which we're going to put a power pump in, which we can connect to this aquarium. And I think we're going to put in a coral beauty and 2 eels. So we're going to need 4 hiding and 3 plants. It doesn't even matter how many plants. Some eel grass because it's an eel thingy, and some of that, and maybe some rocks here and there. Now, to finish this area off, let's close up where they are. Put in a double door, make it even, doesn't affect the staff at all. Just makes 2 doors. If anything, it makes it easier for the staff, so that 2 can come in at once. We're probably just gonna need 1 protein skimmer and a heater. Perfect. And we're gonna need some mussels. Mussels and green pellets in there for you. Now, when you come into the aquarium, we've got those, got them, and you got some eels and a coral beauty. I'm gonna plop in some more eels because the eels don't get massive. This species doesn't. But there is the green moray eel, which you get later on in the game, and it gets humongous. It even eats sharks. So as you can see, you've got like 4 eels and a coral beauty. So as you can see, our prestige is getting high. So at rank 7, there it is, the green moray eel. So at rank 7 we even get clownfish. Now, we need to get to rank 7 and earn 1,400 prestige. And we need to get 21 different animals. So, asking us if we want any Bartlett. We are going to do this because it's an easy 2 jobs, and we're going to get some of these because we're going to need them for a shoaler exhibit, because you need 3 shoalers. I've already done 1, but I need to build a tank with them in. So that will be it for today's episode, guys. We've been going for more than half an hour now. I hope you enjoyed. In the next episode, obviously, we'll do the shoaler tank and the green pellet eaters, and hopefully get to rank 7. So we'll see you then. Bye.